Every morning, I walk through my little garden to see what's ready to harvest. Today, the eggplants are shiny and purple, the loofah is tender, and the winter melon looks perfect. So, I thought, why not let my garden decide what's for lunch today? Cooking with what I grow brings a special kind of joy. It's fresh, simple, and full of love. Come with me, and let's turn these homegrown vegetables into something truly delicious. The first morning of November greets my garden after a long night of rain and stormy winds. The earth is still damp, and tiny droplets of water cling to every leaf and fruit, sparkling softly in the early sunlight. The air is fresh and crisp, carrying the earthy scent of wet soil and the faint aroma of herbs and flowers. After the storm, the garden feels calm, alive, and full of promise. I walk slowly along the moist paths, basket in hand, ready for a fresh harvest. The chili plants are vibrant, covered with red and green peppers, their leaves slightly bowed under the weight of raindrops. Each pepper I pick feels like a small gem, glowing in the soft morning light. Last month, typhoons continued to sweep through the northern and central regions of Vietnam, causing severe damage to many places. My hometown Dong Nai was still affected by the bad weather. But mornings like this remind me that even after the storms, the garden is still beautiful, peaceful, and full of joy. Growing and harvesting by hand is a quiet joy that warms the heart and soul. The loofah vines twist gracefully on the trellis, their tender green fruits swaying gently in the breeze. On the next trellis, the winter melons rest quietly, cool and pale from the night's rain. I carefully lift them into my basket, feeling grateful for the resilience and abundance of my garden after the storm. Despite the wild weather of the previous night, the garden now feels peaceful, alive, and ready to give. The fresh vegetables I've harvested today will turn into simple, wholesome dishes, from grilled eggplant with scallion oil to tender loofah stir-fry and sweet winter melon broth. Today, we will make a delicious and heartwarming Vietnamese dish, grilled eggplant with scallion oil and pork. First, we start with fresh eggplant washed. I marinate the minced pork to my family's taste with salt, seasoning powder, and pepper. The eggplant is then grilled until tender and slightly smoky, highlighting the natural sweetness of the eggplant. The grilling process gives the eggplant a rich flavor that pairs perfectly with savory toppings. Next, we stir-fry the pork until golden brown and juicy, then add the green onions. The scallion oil not only adds flavor, but also creates a shiny, attractive crust on the eggplant. The pork adds a rich depth to the dish, perfectly complementing the smoked eggplant and fragrant green onions. Each bite is soft, flavorful, and satisfying. To serve, the grilled eggplants are topped generously with scallion oil and cooked pork. The combination of textures, tender eggplant, fragrant scallions, and succulent pork, creates a dish that is both comforting and full of flavor. This dish can be enjoyed with steamed rice or noodles, making it a perfect lunch or dinner option. It's simple, yet elegant, showcasing the harmony of fresh vegetables and savory meat in every bite. The second dish for my lunch today is winter melon soup with minced meat rolls. Wood ear mushrooms are soaked until soft, then finely chopped and added to the meat mixture, giving the rolls a subtle earthy flavor and a pleasant, slightly chewy texture. The minced meat rolls are made by combining ground pork or chicken with finely chopped onions and seasoning. These meat and mushroom rolls bring richness and depth to the soup. The soup starts with fresh winter melon, carefully peeled and sliced into thin pieces. The winter melon has a sweet, slightly tart taste, becoming tender and fragrant as it simmers in a clear light broth. It creates a delicate base, perfectly balanced with the savory ingredients. Place the thinly sliced squash on a cutting board or flat plate. Scoop in the minced meat and wood ear mushroom mixture. Use your hands to roll the squash slices so that they cover the minced meat mixture. Secure them with pre-boiled green onions. If you don't like the taste of green onions, you can replace them with bamboo tooth. To prepare the soup, the broth is simmered from pork or chicken bones. Then the bones are filtered out. The winter melon and meat mushroom rolls are then added, cooking slowly so their juices blend with the broth. A few sprigs of fresh herbs, like cilantro or green onions, are added at the end, giving the soup a fragrant, fresh finish. The final dish is warm, soothing, and perfectly balanced. Tender, slightly sweet winter melon, savory meat rolls, and the earthy, chewy texture of wood ear mushrooms. This soup is ideal for a light lunch or dinner, offering both comfort and nutrition. Every spoonful is a taste of home-cooked Vietnamese goodness. The last dish in this vlog is Loofah stir-fried with shrimp. Stir-fried loofah with baby shrimp is a simple yet heartwarming Vietnamese dish that beautifully captures the freshness of the countryside. The main ingredient, loofah, known locally as Chiang, is a tender green gourd with a natural sweetness and a delicate aroma. When stir-fried, it becomes soft, juicy, and slightly silky, blending perfectly with the light brininess of shrimp. To prepare this dish, the shrimp are added with a little shallot and oil, releasing their gentle ocean flavor and a touch of natural saltiness. Fresh loofah is peeled and sliced thinly, then quickly stir-fried in a hot pan. The ingredients come together in just a few minutes, creating a dish that's both nutritious and comforting. It's often seasoned simply with a bit of fish sauce, pepper, and a pinch of sugar, allowing the natural flavors to shine through. This dish is best enjoyed hot, served alongside a bowl of steamed rice. The sweetness of the loofah, the savory taste of the shrimp, and the aroma of garlic create a harmony that reminds many Vietnamese people of home-cooked family meals. Now the dishes that my garden chose for my lunch today are complete. Which dish do you like in this vlog? Stir-fried loofah with shrimp, winter melon soup rolled with meat and wood ear mushrooms, or grilled eggplant with minced meat and scallion oil? Cooking from the garden reminds me how beautiful simple things can be. Freshfood.com moments, and a touch of nature. If you love this too, please subscribe and let's grow together, one meal at a time.